Welcome, everyone, and thanks so much for listening in. We're here today to talk about EPCOR's water treatment plants, as well as the shared outcomes and design principles used. I have with me Audrey Cudrak, who is our Director of Edmonton Water Treatment Plants, and she's here to answer a few questions with me. Now, we're going to start off by talking about this shared outcome of relationships. Now, I wanted to read it out first, just so people could hear it. And then I've got a few questions for you, Audrey. So it reads this way. Relationships are meant to be authentic, trusting, respectful, long-term relationships. And these will be built with community members, area users, and Indigenous peoples connected to the water treatment plants. Relationships are complex. So Audrey, talk us through a little bit about what does this look like in action?
So in our long-term plans, our individual projects and ongoing operations at the water plant, EPCOR will first of all connect with our neighbors. We'll find and provide informal and formal opportunities to connect and build relationships with community members, Indigenous peoples, and area users with an interest in our facilities. We'll build awareness of the services that the plants provide and how these services positively contribute to the broader community. Secondly, we'll communicate openly. We will make our communication timely, open, complete, and transparent about the planning and development at the water treatment plants. We'll ensure our communications are easy to understand and are accessible.
Now, we've also, I know EPCOR's heard a lot about what does it mean to engage meaningfully. We've heard a lot about this. So tell us a little bit more about that one, Audrey.
So for engaging meaningfully, we will be working to involve local and Indigenous communities in the early planning stages for projects that have the potential to impact quality of life or of cultural significance, and invite individuals, organizations, nations, and communities to provide input. We'll create an environment where participants feel heard and empowered to share their thoughts, concerns, and suggestions on an ongoing basis. We will also prioritize reconciliation. So, for example, we'll work collaboratively with Indigenous peoples to reconnect with our historic lands by creating opportunities for monitoring archaeological work, shared learning, conducting ceremony, and traditional plant harvesting. We'll build cultural awareness by supporting EPCOR employees and representatives working at the plants to learn about Indigenous worldviews and take an inclusive approach to their work.
And building relationships, Audrey, is not easy, nor is it simple. I know we've got a couple of other things here as well that you wanted to talk with us about. So tell me a bit more about sharing options or optimizing designs.
So that will entail sharing our design criteria and our options for projects that could impact quality of life, and use the input received to improve and finalize the project design and option selection. And then lastly, we plan to report back, so communicate to participants about what was heard and how the community input informed or did not inform our project planning decision-making processes and operational procedures.
Audrey, thanks so much for spending a bit of time with me here today. Again, thank you to all of you who are listening in. Certainly, if you'd like to learn more, you can always visit epcor.com/shared outcomes. Take care, everyone.